We just bought the world's cheapest SUV because we want to take it 100 miles on off-road Jeep trails and see if it can handle it. We already tried this with the world's cheapest car, and that didn't really go too well.
Oh, dude!
So in this video, we're gonna soup this up with a few off-road modifications and once and for all complete the 100-mile challenge in a Chang-Li.
The Chang-Li is here.
You see this on Alibaba and you're like, eh. You see it in real life and you're like, wow. You gotta admit it's pretty cute, Ethan.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
I mean, it would be if it hadn't been dropped off a forklift.
Ethan, you know what I just realized?
What?
We have a 2-door and a 4-door Chang-Li.
And a 2-door and a 4-door Humvee.
Yup.
If only the Humvees were what was delivered tonight. Are you ready to go faster than that thing will ever go again?
Do you think this bumper can handle it?
I think so. It's gonna go faster towing it up the bumpy, icy road.
Places you can't even walk.
It's like,
What?
whoa,
Are we regen?
we're regenning, dude.
So what do you get when you buy the world's cheapest SUV? Well, it's an electric little car, and this is 4-door, which is what makes it the SUV. And this one is so much better than our last Chang-Li. It has 4 disc brakes. Unfortunately, when this particular one was being unloaded from the truck, it fell off a forklift. So that's why you can see how we have this nice pre-worn damages.
The
boys are all worried about this glass, but it's actually a safety glass. You can rub it around. I've been in enough car accidents to tell you, this stuff's pretty safe.
I guess you have been in more accidents than anyone I know. Our last mirrors didn't last too long because Will went for a yoink.
I have a Donnie Yen for you guys, since this car didn't come with a Donnie Yen.
Oh,
Sure, thank you.
got all the parts on the Chang-Li. Pretty much ready for the first drive.
Let's go.
I wonder where they went. Oh look, another one.
When we weld this diff and put some off-road tires on it, we are unstoppable. The suspension's better. It's at least 3 times as fast, and with twice the brake.
You guys are dropping things.
We're gonna cut this 2 inches wider than it has to be, because this is our only plexiglass. I don't want to mess it up.
You want to hold it there and I'll trace the inside?
Yeah. I think this is gonna hold it together and keep vibrations down on the little screws I'm adding. And it will be a little bit more insulated. We won't have cracks. I'm gonna just take a little black spray paint and I'm gonna cut the cover that's on this plexiglass off right here around this tape line and just spray a little black paint all the way around. I think it'll look nice and it will look OEM. Not trying to make this thing look perfect, but it is a Chang-Li. We gotta treat it with some respect. Nice. The Changli has a window again. I just opened the hood to remove all this AC stuff, and I realized that I have direct access to the back of this panel. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe just push it and pop it out. I bet I can do better than that. I'm gonna get in here. That will do.
So you're taking out the heater this came with and put in a diesel heater?
Essentially, yeah, because the heater that's in this is gonna take electricity, while the diesel heater has a little 12-volt pump, and it can run on like a tank of diesel for a whole week. So we'll be good with heat. Also, we tried the heater in this, it doesn't work.
What are you doing, Bill?
Trying to get this heater core out, but there's no space. Hi, I'm stuck.
I'm really compelled to just not help you.
I'm actually stuck.
And the Changli claims another life. How did you even get in this position? I've never seen someone get stuck like this.
So, this is a diesel heater. Like, this form factor, pretty nice. These things are like $100, and I'm thinking it will probably keep the inside of the Changli like 80 degrees. So we need a spot for our exhaust to go so it isn't just building up exhaust inside of the engine bay. Even though the engine bay is pretty open, I still want it to come out. So I'm gonna make a little side exit exhaust right here. It will just pump out. I'm gonna mount this little controller right here on this premium dash. There you go. Heater controls mounted in the dash. Looks pretty clean, honestly. I'm gonna drill a hole in this cap, fit up this little tube so that we can pull diesel out of this. And then I think I've been playing with a lot of ideas on where to mount this, and I think the best place is in the back. Yeah, that'll do.
Well, it just got really rainy and muddy, so I talked Steven into plotting the route for the 100-mile challenge while we test this thing out in the mud.
Oh, here's a good trail for you guys.
Onyx Off-Road has a new thing called recency imagery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where you can actually see current snow levels and elevations.
Oh, that's really cool.
So if you're planning out a route, you could be like, I want to do the Rubicon. Is there snow on it? And then you'll see the updated data on where the snow line is.
That's a really cool feature.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I can see why you don't want to do this challenge.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna sit this one out.
Let's go into low range. Yeah, and if you're an Elite member, there's Elite Pro deals. They've teamed up with a bunch of people in the off-road world to get exclusive discounts for Onyx Off-Road users.
Oh, wow.
You think it can go down this?
I truly don't know.
Never say never, man. Places you can't even walk, man.
I will admit that was kind of impressive.
If you're ready to try Onyx Off-Road, use our link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. That's gonna get you a 7-day free trial, and it's going to get you access to a folder where we share the trails that we use in our videos.
Oh, this is a cool looking trail.
It is time to weld the diff on this sucker.
That 3 kilowatt motor, man.
With a welded diff, we'll probably be able to go places. We wouldn't even want to walk. Don't hit your rotors on real cars, kids. This is just a chain link. Thing's bulletproof.
Good work, man.
Teamwork.
Just a little tippity tap.
There we go. This diff is so much bigger. I don't know if you guys watched the 100-mile challenge when I welded the other diff. That thing was like this big. This is way more substantial.
That'll make it 100 miles.
I'm just gonna put this in the cleaning bucket. I was not expecting it to spring up like that. Got the power plant all back together. I hope I did this all right. I've only done it once before. And now we just have to install these axles. Should be a breeze. Then we can go check it out, see how it does.
Katie's here today, and she wanted to put the places you can't even walk to the test. First test drive with the welded diff went really well. So, there's this place on the property that I noticed didn't have any snow, and I think we could trundle right through it.
Oh wow!
Wow, that is actually amazing.
Places you can't even walk, man!
You can't even walk, man.
I think we need new tires.
Yeah.
Those
We wanted
wheelbarrow
to do-
tires, not gonna cut it.
It's the wrong time of year to do 100 miles off-road with wheelbarrow tires. So Will and I were in here deciding how we were gonna sleep because we have a diesel heater in the car. It's gonna be extremely cold, like below freezing.
Yep.
Every night.
Every single night.
So,
They sleep.
oh, if we could slept this well on the first 100-mile challenge, we probably would have made it 100 miles.
Easily.
If
All
we
the way
even have a
out.
little divider so
Yeah,
we don't
so
end up
it keeps-
accidentally spooning.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's.
Technically, there is wood between you guys.
Oh, no.
It's fake wood. It's not even real.
Oh, no.
We got these sick rims from Golf Cart Tire Supply, and I think they fit this thing perfectly.
Wait, I'm curious. Before you put that on there, I want to see it. Like, okay. I really like diameter. I think it's exactly the same size, which is good because that means you won't lose power and you won't gain any ground clearance, but you'll get a lot of traction.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Quentin, how far do you think they're gonna make it this time?
If they drive it cautiously, maybe 10 miles.
Oh,
10. The question I assumed was how long you're gonna make it till it breaks, because you could still drive it broken like you did last time.
oh yeah. Well, last time we made it 6 miles before braking.
You've got like 3-4 inches of ground clearance to that motor.
We've driven it like 2 miles, and you see that big dent in the heat sink.
You should definitely put a skid plate on that.
Yeah, but at what point are you actually doing 100 miles off-road in the world's cheapest
Does,
SUV?
if you put a skid plate on it, is it no longer a Changli, or is it a different?
Batteries! It's not the original car!
Ethan's a big fan of the Changli series, as you can tell.
Alrighty. Got all the wheels on. Time to see how she looks on the ground. Look at that stance, man. You gotta agree, it's pretty nice. Big Battery sent us the Raptor 2s, which sound very aggressive for the Changli. I just did the measurements, and they're the exact size to fit on the floor in the back seat, which is perfect, because They're really heavy.
They weigh more than you do, Will. Like,
I know. Hold on. What?
So Will. Yeah, that definitely weighs more than Will.
These batteries are by far the biggest upgrade. It's the Raptor 2 from Big Battery, and it has over 3 times the capacity of the battery we used on the last 100-mile challenge, and we got 2 of them.
So I'm bolting these down, but the battery is exactly the size of the frame on the Changli, so I kind of have to go in at an angle. Or I'll hit the frame.
When your battery is nearly as big as your car.
It is almost as big as the car.
We got a kit with everything we needed. It was super easy to set up, and we cannot wait to put them to the test.
We're gonna connect it. Hopefully nothing goes boom.
Whoa. That was a big spark.
Yeah, just kind of freaky. Wow, the car's still on from that. Okay, no magic spoke yet. Just slap this bad boy on there so it doesn't connect any grounds.
Are you worried to try this?
I'm not really worried because it's the same voltage that we were running before, but I just want to test it and make sure that like it works. We gotta see if the batteries are gonna pop out or not, or if the whole car's just gonna catch on fire. We haven't even gone down 1%. This is nice. Nice. Oh! We high centered. Do you think we could just get away with a little shove?
You aren't even on your 100-mile challenge yet, and you know how many times I've had to push this car?
Well, it's unpredictable. I don't know when we're gonna high center.
I mean, this has been a good excuse to use this Tesla.
Yeah, the Tesla has gotten the Changli out of some situations this week. Wow.
I think some of that stump is gonna live in Ethan's shop now.
Our last test drive of this thing, we got it pretty stuck in the mud. I'm gonna be taking a BMW eyelet from the Ute and just welding it right here in the center so that we actually have something to pull this car out of the mud with. If we high center this on a 100-mile challenge, we're gonna be royally screwed because it weighs about as much as a real car now.
Here, hold on one sec. It's been a while since I caught you.
Well,
Oh!
oh,
What are you doing?
I'm hiding from you guys in the Changli.
Your brother hiding the Changli, the new push-ups, Will?
Have you thought about how you're gonna get out, or are we just gonna leave you in there? You're making a decision that's determined to how good your friends are if you ever get out or not.
We've got this BMW eyelet, and I just shaved it down to size to fit in this tube that I welded to the frame. And I'm gonna weld it there, weld it to the frame, and then reinforce the points on the frame that aren't welded at all from the factory, and we'll be good to go. All right, I'm gonna do the same run that we usually do.
Well, we just did a little range test, and we were filming a podcast, and we figured we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll drive the Changli up, get a vibe for the range of the car, and be able to see how long it takes to charge, and record our podcast. And the wheel fell off. This truck.
So I think we made it a total of 8 miles on this setup, but we got stuck in Ethan's driveway because this tire fell all the way off and jammed inside of our wheel well and jammed our brakes up.
I think we probably like really broke something. See, how often can you just pull your car to where you need it to be? This is why these are the most premium machines on planet Earth. Because they go places you can't even walk.
It's true.
And you guys seriously think you're gonna make it 100 miles?
We were thinking maybe 1,000.
I bet you were. Yeah.
I'll just hold the off-road jack underneath it, and then you just drive it on in. We broke it.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty apparent.
And we kind of should have stopped before.
Yeah, that would have been recommended. Yeah, you kind of, that wheel is...
Toasted this a little bit. But it looks fine from the outside. That's what really matters.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all about looks, the Chang Li lifestyle. If it were about anything else, you wouldn't buy a Chang Li.
Steven, I'm betting this 100-mile challenge gets fewer miles than the last one.
I'm starting to lean that way
Like,
myself.
it's certainly looking that way.
But we have way longer range than last time with this big battery.
Yeah, but
that
you guys-
wasn't what stopped you last time either. Like, you guys just went for a test up the road,
Yes.
and you came back with one less wheel and no lug nuts, and also this hub is completely ruined. You're gonna have to start over. That's gone. It's done. That wheel is pretty well done. And this brake also broken.
Yeah.
Possibly the axle bent, and you haven't even started the 100-mile challenge. The thing is, Steven and I are not gonna bet against. Like, we gotta have somebody that believes in you to bet against us.
Ourselves. We'll,
Oh yes.
we'll take it. I'll give you a 3-to-1 odds.
I see.
Hey, Will. What? Your phone is like literally about to fall out of your back pocket onto the drill.
And it doesn't even have a case on it.
He just ran
So it just
away.
runs away?
There's no honor left in this world. Generation Z won't even honor their push-up bets.
They spend so much time testing before they do their challenges that this thing is completely destroyed before it's ever left the property. The same thing happened with that one. I don't know why they don't just 100-mile challenge that one and complete the original mission with the original machine after it's been upgraded. Apparently that's too easy.
Should I give it a little throttle to see how crooked it is as it stands?
Let's take a look.
Oh, it's crooked.
It's very crooked.
Yeah.
So we probably should have just stopped and trailered it home, huh? But instead we trundled it home.
Yeah.
Well, now you can trundle 100 miles.
That is severely bad.
Oh, this one still has a stud.
That's really nice condition.
It's better than the one we have on there. Look at that.
that condition. Fit perfectly fine. And they even have little puller holes that I drilled last time, so if we need to do an emergency pull, we can just drill something in there and pull it out.
Looks like you were able to kind of get the brakes straightened.
Yeah.
No more testing, go 100 miles. If we just would have done 100 miles, we probably would have been fine. It's testing that's slowing us down at this point. We've been working on this thing for months. And we haven't got it out of the driveway yet, really. So, no more testing. The next time that thing moves is onto the trailer for a 100-mile challenge.
There's no instructions with this diesel heater, so I'm watching a YouTube video. What? Oh.
A little smoke came out. But it doesn't sound like it's doing anything.
It will. Just hold on for a second.
Your Chang Li is smoldering.
Hopefully it cleans up after a
It
while.
should once it warms up. It shouldn't be burning that dirty. Yeah. That's clean select car.
It's so hot in here, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Again, how do you turn it down?
It's like, yeah, 37 Celsius now.
We're gonna be able to survive anywhere. This is for the Antarctica edition.
It's like a sauna in here. It's
It's
nice.
getting uncomfortably warm. This thing really cranks, man.
Having wrong studs obviously is bad.
Yeah.
Gee, you don't say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, if we bent the axle, what are we gonna do? Or should we just assume we didn't bend the axle?
Just assume we didn't.
Yeah, that's smart.
Because if we assume we didn't.